Have you ever wondered how your inner voice is secretly shaping the life you are living right now? What if the way you speak to yourself every day is either empowering you or holding you back, and you might not even realize it? It might sound unbelievable, but here's the truth. The power of self-talk is real. When I started understanding the psychology behind it, my entire life changed. I broke free from old habits and limiting beliefs that were holding me back in the past. And now, I feel more at peace and much happier because it had helped me to reduce stress and anxiety. Overall, my well-being has improved, and I find greater satisfaction in life. If you are curious about how small changes in self-talk can lead to life-changing results, stay with me till the end of the video, and trust me, you won't want to miss this. Okay, before we dive into this, let's first answer a simple question. What exactly is self-talk? Essentially, self-talk is a narrative that you tell yourself every single day. It shapes how you think, which affects how you feel and how you make decisions in life. There are two types of self-talk: positive and negative. Positive self-talk is uplifting and empowering. It focuses on growth, possibilities, and solutions. On the other hand, negative self-talk tends to be self-defeating. It focuses on problems, limitations, and failures. The key difference here is that your self-talk isn't just random thoughts. It affects your feelings, your actions, and overall experience in life. It's like a constant internal dialogue that either propels you forward or keeps you stuck in place. Let me share with you how I discovered this for myself. In my 20s, I didn't realize how much my inner dialogue was shaping my reality. I often believed that luck played an important role in success rather than efforts or persistence. When setbacks occurred, I would find myself adopting a victimized mindset, wondering why I couldn't achieve the same success as my peers. Therefore, I also felt unmotivated and didn't know where I was heading in life. The future seemed uncertain and I struggled to find a sense of direction. And the worst part, I didn't even realize how much this inner dialogue was holding me back all the time. It wasn't until I went through a self-discovery journey that I realized how much my thoughts had been shaping my reality all along. I began to see that my inner dialogue is the key to my mindset and actions. I started challenging my negative self-talk, replacing doubt and fear with compassion and encouragement. Over time, I realized that changing my internal narrative was the first step towards changing my life. What I learned was simple. If I could change the way I talk to myself, I could change the way I show up in the world. Now, I know what you might be thinking. How can changing my inner dialogue can really make a difference? What if I feel like I'm just lying to myself? And here's the thing, everything you tell yourself is something you have made up, whether it's a positive or negative thought. Since it's all in your control, why not choose to create a story that empowers you instead of the one that limits you? It's about consciously taking control of your mindset, and there's a real science behind it. Research shows that our brains are highly adaptable. This is known as neuroplasticity, whereby our brain has the ability to change by forming new connections and reorganizing itself based on experience, learning, and injury. You see, by changing your thoughts, you can rewire your brain by forming new pathways that promote healthier and more productive thinking. This isn't just a theory, it's how our brains function. When you speak kindly to yourself, your brain gets better at seeing challenges and opportunities in a more positive light. So what can you do to start making that shift? It's actually simple as you think. Let me share with you with 3 simple steps. Step number 1. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. Begin each day by focusing on what you are grateful for. For me, I started with a simple affirmation like, I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for my family, and I'm grateful that I'm alive today. Even though I wasn't used to it at first, this small habit gradually shifted my perspective. It's about retraining our brain to start our day from a place of positivity. And guess what? The more you practice, the easier it gets, and eventually it will become a habit. That's why adopting an attitude of gratitude is important, because it sets a positive tone for the day and reminds you of your self-worth. Step number 2. Change your narrative daily. This is where the real magic happens. Your words matter more than you think. The way you speak to yourself shapes how you feel and what you believe. If you constantly say words that coming from a place of pain, like for example, I can't, I should, it's too hard, I'm not good enough, you are reinforcing negative patterns. Instead, start choosing words that come from a place of power, such as I can't, I will, I'm good enough, I'm worthy of myself. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but soon your mind will start to believe these new empowering stories. Remember, your subconscious mind doesn't have the ability to reject the ideas that you feed it. It simply accepts whatever comes from your conscious thoughts. And it was those thoughts that trigger your feelings. And it was those feelings that influence how you act. When you consistently plant positive ideas into your subconscious minds over time, they will eventually replace all your old limiting beliefs. Step number 3. Celebrate your small wins. Now this step is very crucial because the key idea is to build momentum first. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is they celebrate only the outcome and forgetting about the progress they have made along the way. So every day, no matter how small the win, take a moment to celebrate yourself. For instance, do you manage to make it through the day with more positive self-talk? If you caught yourself doing that today, give yourself some credit by saying, "You have done a great job today," or "I'm proud of how far I've come." The key is to remember and recognize your efforts and feel proud of what you have accomplished. This reinforcement of celebration helps to build up your confidence and strengthen your positive habits that you are creating. As you begin to apply these steps, your mindset will gradually shift. For instance, you will start to notice a change in your energy. You'll feel more at peace, less anxious, and capable of handling life challenges. And most importantly, you have gradually regained your self-worth. As you shift your self-talk, you will begin to notice new opportunities coming your way, better relationships, and more success in your both professional and personal life. Your mindset is the foundation that everything that follows. And once you change it, everything else will start to begin to change too. When we choose to think and act positively, something amazing will happen. We start to attract good things into our lives because it aligns perfectly with the law of cause and effect, whereby our thoughts and action shapes our reality we experience. It's like opening a new door to a new level of yourself. And the best part is this transformation is within your reach. All you need is to be more aware of how you talk to yourself every single day. So I hope you find this video useful, and if this message resonates with you today, I challenge you to start changing your inner dialogue. Don't wait for tomorrow. Make today the first day of your new narrative. Remember to like this video if you are ready to take control of your self-talk, and subscribe for more content on transformation. And most importantly, share this with anyone who needs to hear this message. Remember, your words shapes your world. It's time to take control of that narrative. I will see you in my next video.